right, we are recording. So, your personal vision is going to be the passion that helps you push through your difficulties that you encounter as you grow your business. Because, guys, it's not always fun, although it's so rewarding when you get through it. But sometimes when you're first getting started, you might feel discouraged in the beginning when you're not signing customers as fast as you thought you would, or maybe your team isn't growing as fast as you thought it would, or maybe you jumped in and in your first month you signed all these people. And I think a lot of people are feeling that way right now. They signed so many people in their first month because we had this $9.99 deal. So maybe you put your leg to Diamond, or maybe you joined that week and you're already boxed in for Ruby. And that's exciting, but now you're discouraged because this month isn't moving as fast, right? So you're going to have those times when you get discouraged. We all do. I get discouraged. Chelsea gets discouraged. Tanis has never told me this, but I'm sure she does at some point. Everybody gets discouraged, but what makes or breaks you and what changes you and makes you different from everybody else is when you have the vision for what you want to push through those times when you get discouraged, okay? So that's why this activity is so important. You have to have a very clear vision of what you want out of your business and what you want in your life in order to push through those times when you get discouraged and kind of down about your business. I have a live Power Hour attendee in front of me.
I'm not coming over there to say hi.
No,
like
that's fine.
Garbage.
I'm at Sarah's house, so she's doing it. So if I look like over you guys, that's why. She's sitting across the table.
Hi, people.
So, okay. So today's Power Hour is all about developing, first of all, your personal vision for your business. Second, your business vision, and then the last one we will whatchamacallit.
She doesn't know. She's got notes in front of her.
I have notes in front of me. I'm going to be looking down to read, but I found this and it's amazing, and I did it earlier myself, guys. It's really important. So, okay, so we're going to develop our why. So at first I'm going to give you a couple of small questions, and we're just going to take like 1 minute each to answer them, okay? But make sure you got your pen and paper. And we're going to answer a couple of small questions, and we're going to do a bigger activity. So first of all, I want you to start thinking about, like I said, I'm just going to set the timer for 1 minute for this one. Just write it down. What do you really want out of life? Okay, so the next one, and again, these are just little quick ones. These are not real big ones, but they're important questions, okay? Your next question is kind of a longer one, but just jot down quick little notes on each thing. It's, what is the most important to you in each area of your life? In your personal life, relationships, spirituality, career, finances, health, physical environments, contribution, and social recreational. So what is most important to you in each area of your life? What's the most important to you in your marriage? What's the most important to you in your financial situation? In your physical surroundings, what's most important to you? Do you want to give back? How do you want your social life to look? Things like that. 1 minute, just quick little notes. I can't mute this participant. Okay. Next one is, how much and what kind of freedom do you want? There are essentially 4 kinds of freedom. There's freedom of your time, the ability to do what you want when you want; financial freedom, earning enough that you do not stress about monthly expenses; locational freedom, being able to live and work from anywhere you choose; and emotional freedom, freedom from the typical stresses of everyday life. So, how much and what kind of freedoms do you want? 1 minute. Okay. So now this one's going to be a little bit longer, a little bit more in depth, but this is the part that's so important. Okay. So you just went through and answered those quick little questions, and those are going to be kind of a cheat sheet for this next activity. So make sure you have your paper. This is super important. We're actually going to take, we'll do 5 minutes for this one. And you guys, you may need more time on this. I don't want to make you sit here in silence for longer, because I did 10 minutes last week and it got really awkward. So we're going to do 5 minutes. You may need to come back and work on this more later, add to it. And this is something you should always be evolving and growing and adding to anyway. So the activity is, I almost said Activia, like the poop yogurt. Sorry. Okay. So anyway, now you're going to take some time to truly craft a vision of your ideal life using your answers from these questions. The script from a movie, don't leave anything out. Write in as much detail as you can about yourself, your relationships with those that you love, and your spiritual side, about your career and your finances, your health, where you live and what your home is like, which charities you give to and how much you give, your travels, and anything else that comes to mind. Now, I want to challenge you for the moment not to think about if these things are possible, but simply to imagine that they are and that they've happened. We'll talk about the how later. Using some paper, craft your personal vision. Imagine that you're writing this movie script describing the environment, the things that are happening around you, the sights, the smells, and the emotions. That's the most important part, the emotions. What emotions will you feel and experience when this is your reality? How does it feel? Take some time to craft this vision of your life and have fun with it. So like I said, we're only going to take 5 minutes, but you will probably have to come back to this activity later to really put a lot of detail into it. But I'm going to start the timer with 5 minutes now, and you guys just go wild and crazy as much as you can get done in that 5 minutes. Go. All right. Okay, so that is all about your personal vision, okay? And personal vision is huge, really important, because you have to have a reason why you push through. Like I said, those moments when you get discouraged and those moments when you feel like the business isn't moving as fast as you want it to, because this isn't a get rich overnight thing. Right? This is you work hard for it, and eventually all your hard work pays off. Now, it doesn't usually feel like work because you're posting on Facebook and you're talking to friends and you're helping them get healthy and you're helping them make money. But ultimately, it is our job, right? This is what we do now. So you have to work at it. It doesn't just happen. It's not going to just fall in your lap. So you've got to have a reason why you push on through it. And the reason is your why. The reason is your vision. And your vision has got to be so clear you don't see anything else. Okay, it's so important. And so we just came up with our personal vision. And now we're going to come up with our business vision. And they kind of go hand in hand a little bit, but there's a little bit of a separation between the two. So we're going to go over our business vision now. So the most powerful visions address and align your personal aspirations with your professional dream. A business vision is a means to an end, not the end to itself. I'm sorry, I read that funny. Your business vision is a means to an end, not the end to itself. Whether your personal vision involves freedom, time, financial, locational, or emotional, contribution, impact, or anything else, your business has the power to be the vehicle to make that personal vision a reality. So whatever you wrote down, your personal vision, this business, it works, is how you're going to get there. It's the vehicle that you're going to get into and go there with, right? So your personal vision gives you traction and relevance in your business. It gives you your reason why. It gives you the push to keep going. It gives you that momentum, right? That being said, the next question you should ask yourself is, what does my It Works business need to look like in order for me to be able to live out my personal vision? Let's see. What does your business need to look like in order for you and your spouse to have more time at home with your kids? What does it need to look like in order for you to be able to travel all over the world? What does it need to look like for you to be able to contribute all you've ever desired to your favorite charities? For a business vision, you want to include all of the same elements as your personal vision. This will evolve over time as you learn more about the business, but for now, you can start with an income and a title vision. So, to help you with this, I am going to share my screen with you. I'm going to show you Works income disclosure statement. And this statement shows you the average income at each rank within our company, which is going to give you a clear idea of what rank you want to get to and what's possible for you in your business. So I'm sharing with you, hopefully. Can you guys see that? Okay. This is our income disclosure statement if you've never seen it. This is the most recent from 2015. And what we can see here is each rank, distributor through Ambassador Diamond. It's going to have an average monthly income. This is saying a high income, average, low, and in this column right here, this is going to be your median average. This is kind of the common numbers you're going to see here, okay? So which one of these numbers over here in this active distributor monthly average is going to make you feel more comfortable? Which one of these ranks is going to allow you to pay for those things that you're wanting to do, allow you to give back, allow you to send your kids to that private school, allow you to travel wherever you want to go? Which one of these is going to allow you to do that? And then if you follow that number all the way over to the left, you can see which rank you need to be at in order for that to happen. So now what you're going to do, I'm going to put us back on 1 minute increments here. I want you to write down, what emotions will I feel when I experience that income for the first time? Are you going to feel grateful, happy, excited, relieved? What emotions are you going to feel when you experience that income for the first time? You get that first paycheck that has that number on it, and what are you going to feel like? Okay. Now what emotions will you feel when you're experiencing that income over and over again, month after month? It becomes a common, steady thing for you to get these checks. What is that going to feel like for you? Okay, so I'm going to stop the screen share here. Okay, so a couple of chats popping. So when you're studying the power of attraction, the law of attraction, I couldn't remember the word I was looking for. One of the biggest things you're going to hear over and over and over and over is that your emotions are the most powerful thing that you can use to change what's happening in your life. So if you have an attitude of gratitude, or if you have a positive mindset about things, that's what you're going to see. Okay, if you have a negative mindset and you're complaining, or you're discouraged, or you think that you're thinking nobody wants to sign with me, you're thinking I cannot sign loyal customers, then you're right, you can, because that's what you're bringing upon yourself. Okay, so your emotions need to be what you want. Your emotions need to be your goal. Okay, like instead of saying, oh my gosh, I cannot sign any loyal customers, nobody wants to order from me, instead wake up and say, man, I am so grateful today for the people who are going to sign up to be my customers. Okay, like you need to have a whole different mindset. So when I say what emotions are you going to feel, I want like detail, really dig in deep, like how is it going to feel when this happens for you? Those types of emotions, okay? Like don't think of it like it's so far in the future. Think of it as happening right now. How do you feel if someone handed you that check? What would you feel like? What would be the emotions that would run through you at that moment? For me, the first time I got my check as a double diamond, I cried because it was unreal. Okay. Like I joined this business as a single mom, and seeing that kind of check for the first time was unreal. So think about that. Feel those emotions, write them down, because that needs to be your mindset. So the next part of this one is going to be to use some paper and craft your business vision. So we did your personal vision. Now we're going to craft our business vision, and you're going to describe in detail how it feels to have made your personal vision a reality thanks to your business. Okay, remember to write it in present tense. Use as many descriptive phrases as possible, and don't forget to have fun. We're going to take 5 minutes to do this one. Craft your business vision. Hey, Mallory. Just a minute. We're going to kind of finishing up one activity, and then we'll go into the next one. Another one you may have to go back later and kind of continue writing your story. Okay, like I said, you want to continue doing these things all the time. This is something that should be a part of your daily routine. You should be looking at this and feeling it and really developing that vision. It's really important. Next thing, in the last section of this is called opportunity cost, and this is the term opportunity cost means loss of potential gain from other alternatives when one alternative is chosen. So basically, we're going to evaluate the cost of not achieving your business vision. What are the opportunity costs, what you'll be giving up by not committing to your business and reaching your business goals? So all commitments cost something, right? By saying yes to working your business, you will inevitably be saying no to other things. Maybe your favorite TV show, maybe an extra hour of sleep in the morning, or socializing with coworkers during every lunch break. You're going to give up something, okay? By allowing a busy life to get in the way and saying no to working your business, it costs you something too, your business vision, and consequently your personal vision as well. So crafting a clear vision allows us to recognize that when we say no to our business, we're not really saying no to business activities. We're really saying no to freedom, to impact, to contribution, to dreams, passions, and goals. So next, we're going to take time to really feel what it would be like to say no to those things. And this can be a really powerful tool in helping you stay committed to daily action. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes again. What I want you to do is 5 years from now, what will my life look like if I don't consistently say yes to my business and work to make my personal and business vision a reality? How will my life be different? How will it be the same? And what will I be missing out on for myself and my family? So this is 5 years from now. What will your life look like if you don't consistently say yes to working your business? 5 minutes. Okay, so that is all of the little activities that I had for tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And like I said, you really want to make sure that you go back and work on that all the time and really feel those emotions, really add to it, add detail to it, read through it, wake up in the morning and read it in the morning and feel truly grateful for what you have and what you've accomplished. And those feelings of gratitude are massive to put out into the universe, okay? Huge. I cannot tell you enough what it will do for you. And I can see a massive change on when I force myself to use positive thoughts rather than negative. When you let yourself dwell on that negative, you're attracting negative to yourself. So keep that in mind. Get up in the morning, start your day, read that personal vision. What is your ideal day like? What is your ideal life like? And just, dream big. That's all I can tell you is like dream big. Don't feel like you have to accomplish small things first. That may be the case, but your big goal at the end of the road is going to be huge, and that's good. It needs to scare you a little bit. It needs to encourage you and empower you to move forward towards really big things. So I asked Tanis if she would kind of talk to you guys just a little bit about vision and belief because she's really motivating, super motivating. And some of you are some of our newbies, and I hope that you guys know who she is. But if you don't, Tanis is our Presidential Diamond soon-to-be ambassador. She's awesome, and she's going to talk to you guys just a little bit about vision and belief.
Hi guys, can you hear me? Sorry, I just muted myself. Just walking inside. You can hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Hi guys. That was great, Michelle. Thank you. I was just getting groceries. Anyway, guys, the biggest thing in this business is whether you're brand new or you've been in for a while or you're just getting rocking with your business, the biggest thing is believing in the opportunity and, just believing in yourself. When I joined this, I literally was a brand new distributor. I went to conference and I was blown away. I went by myself and I met some other people there that I roomed with in the hotel and everything. But the biggest thing that I saw there was just normal people up on stage that were just like everybody else, right? And the only thing that, the only reason that they were successful and, everyone else was, still brand new or, just getting going in their business, or maybe people who had been around for a while in the crowd. These people, they saw the vision and they ran with it. Our company is amazing and we have like the best compensation plan, the best products, we have a corporate team that truly cares about us. And, so from that day, I literally believed that I could do this. And, I came back and, told myself I was going diamond, and I told everybody else too. So that's the biggest thing too, because people want to join people who know where they're going. People don't want to join people who are kind of unsure. Maybe they post or talk about it once a week and they don't really know what they're doing, or they don't really want to learn, what they need to do. And because everyone can be successful at this, it's just that some people choose to really learn and be a part of everything. I try and get on Zooms and calls and trainings as much as possible. And I've been doing this just over 2 years. So, and I'm always learning great things from all our leaders. And Michelle is amazing. Like, she's such a go-getter, and, she's going to be triple diamond soon. And all of you, we have girls and guys who join the team and are literally, climbing the ranks so quickly. And a lot of them, they're just normal people and they just see the vision and they run with it. So whether you're growing on social media or you're doing parties or vendor events, just be really driven and focused, because the biggest thing is just being excited, consistent, and believing that you can do it. And I was talking earlier with some of the girls, and if you haven't read GoPro or any personal development books, I really like Beach Money is really good. And sorry, my daughter's running around here. Get Over Yourself is another really good one, because a lot of times when we start a business like this, and I know for me, I'd never done anything like this, it's all about wanting to help other people, right? So we're sharing, we're not selling, we're sharing an opportunity, and we're sharing, an adventure and products that we love. So once you're doing more of that, instead of, putting up just posts on Facebook just to put a post on Facebook to get a customer or a distributor, you don't want to do that, right? You really want to focus on helping people. And once you start doing that and you're consistent and you have that vision, you have that goal, because I knew from that moment I saw everybody up on stage. I knew that I was going to be Ambassador Diamond. I knew I was going to be a top earner. And then, I went from basically joining and my family, pretty much we were never getting ahead to, 9 months later being six-figure earner and now in the top 25. So, you know what, it all comes from hard work and just belief and being consistent. Like, this is so much fun what we do. I love what we do every single day. I mean, yeah, like Michelle said, that, yeah, of course we have days that we're discouraged. That's just normal because we're business owners, right? But the biggest thing is just believing in yourself. And if you ever have a hard day, that's why we have the team pages, the training. I'm always happy to help people. And, Michelle, of course, and Chelsea, and, we're always there to help everyone. So, I mean, I definitely have tough days and I just, talk to someone about it, right? And then I'm fine, or I complain to my husband too. So, but just believing why you joined is everything. Your why is everything, whether it's your kids, whether it's your job, you need to make more of an income. The biggest thing is just believing in yourself and just, surround yourself around the people who are successful. That's what I did. The girl who signed me up didn't really ever worked the business. I literally joined, had no idea what to do. And then I went to my uplines above her, and because I knew that they were successful, I knew what they were earning, and I wanted to be where they were. So I literally, every call, meeting, every, party I could get on, I just kept doing it, and I just kept moving forward because I knew what I wanted. I wanted to be at the top, and I needed this for my family. And just listen to what successful people are doing, because that's how you're going to get to success, right? So, don't listen to people who are maybe negative or people who are never really going anywhere in life, because if I listened to people like that, I would have quit in my first month, right? So I knew where I was going. And the biggest thing is just knowing where you're going, being confident with it, whether you feel confident or not, because I know I still have my days where I have tough days, right? So just come to us. We're always here to help, and just really believe and decide what you want with this, because it's really life changing. And I just really talked a lot there, sorry. I tend to babble on lots. I hope that helped.
Yeah, you're good. It was all interesting. Nobody was losing interest. So yeah, Tannis is always good for a pep talk, guys, just for the record. I go to her all the time.
I like to talk lots, you guys. And you know what? I talk lots with, potentials. I actually, all my people come to me, like distributors and customers. I know a lot of people cold message and talk to people, and that's great too. For me, I'm a lot about attraction marketing. I like to grow tons of relationships and plant tons of seeds. And then they come to me because they see how I'm always talking about my business. They see how I'm so, excited, and I talk about, retiring my husband, and, this changing our lives. And, people want to see that. And there's a way of doing it and being, motivating, and not talking about it to be conceited or showy. I don't like that, but it's good to talk about it, because if the girl I had watched for over a year didn't talk about bonuses and what she was doing with her family, I wouldn't have seen the vision. Like, I would have been like, oh, okay. If she was talking about how she made $100 a year or something, I probably wouldn't be excited, right? But when you start talking about the bonuses and what this can do for your family, and how life-changing it could be, that's what made me see what this business was all about. And then I jumped all in, and then I just kept going. So just really having that vision and going after what you want.
For sure. And guys, there's always something to plug into. Always. Always, always, always. There's something. If you watch, there's something I'm doing, Tannis is doing, Chelsea is doing, even Denise, our Black Diamond, she does, power hours and stuff all the time. There is always something you can plug into. And the more you plug in, the more you show up, the more you go up. Okay. The more you learn, the more you earn. We could say it a million different ways, but you've got to show up to go up. So you guys are all here. So I'm kind of preaching to the choir, but make sure you get your teams on these things too. It's so important, and your team has to grow in order for you to grow too. So it's really important. Dig into yourself, dig into the development of your team, development of yourself. Learn about the business, learn about the products, learn about yourself and what you want out of life, because you may think but really you have no idea. Like, I used to think all of those like self-development, self-help books were like hogwash, but I like live for them now. I love it. I love my time that I read in the morning or listen to a motivational speech or something like that. It really starts your day off on a whole different foot. So dig into yourself, dig into what you want out of this business, show up to these things. those of you who are in Pensacola or Gulf Coast area, tomorrow we have our sip and sample party at O'Charlie's on Davis Highway. The party is for your potential customers, so bring them there. I will have everything there for them to try and taste and sample and hold and touch and feel and smell. And guys, that's huge for selling products, okay? So get your potentials there. From 3:30 to 6:30, and then after that at 7 o'clock, we're going to do a team like networking dinner. So I hope to see as many of you there as we can. Let your teams know, and yeah, that's it, guys. So I'll see you again. I've been doing these every Sunday, but I haven't been saying it. So every Sunday night at 8 o'clock, we'll do a power hour like this. This one's on Saturday because I have that event tomorrow. But every Sunday night at 8 o'clock, we'll do a power hour. So mark it on your calendars, let your teams know, and yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for spending Saturday evening with me, and have your teams watch the recording, okay? I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.